Madden 18 fantasy draft, and let's just get into it. So I just watched the World War II Heroes trailer, and let me tell you something. That trailer was amazing. Like I don't I don't think there was a better trailer of World War II by far. It was so emotional. It told you the story. It told you all about facts about the war, about on the Nazi side, French, and the Allied side. So everybody's watching this video right now. Go watch it. It was amazing, and that's probably what's going to be on my channel. Pretty much all in the next couple months is just World War II stuff, trying to find the Easter eggs and zombies, just random multiplayer stuff. The campaign as well. Campaign might be something I do maybe a little later, but
Hello, everyone.
you know, it'll be eventually.
All right, Larry,
Okay,
EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, we wrap up an intriguing Week 2 with a good Monday night matchup between the Detroit Lions and the New York Giants.
So I actually tried to record this
over the
before,
back line of the
but
end
for some
zone
reason
for a
it never saves, and I was also muted, so I took this opportunity and said, well, you know what? I'll just stick with it. This will be the second episode, and yeah, that's it. The second episode.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. And this one complete to Virgil Green. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Even like in real football, people get hit so hard.
Play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays. Makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here
with
me.
Stop him.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week,
really, you had to jump,
but they want it to be right.
Already off to a rough start.
Ground, they want to see in this game as well.
93.
And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves.
They cover covering the middle, right? There's a zone. Like, forget about the halfback, right? It really doesn't really need to cover him that much.
He's going to let one go deep. That's caught
Are
inside
you serious?
And that one results
Someone
in 35
couldn't beat him?
yards.
Yeah, let's do it.
I like that about Trubisky. Has some calm in the pocket, some good presence, despite the fact only 13 starts in his college career, and an entirely different style of offense. Then we played that spread stuff while at North Carolina.
And eventually brought down, but it's near the 5 at the 6.
I think I'm on safety.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
I didn't say anything, so I don't know who it was. This always happens. One of the star players gets hurt, and it ruins the whole season.
Coleman. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
The linebacker's already super weak. You know what? No, we're going to take the risk and not cover that.
6 yards still to go here on second and goal. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it third and goal. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Yeah, they do. That's probably what they're going to do.
On third and goal, Trubisky. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown.
Slow so far, as
JJ touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route.
They wouldn't automatically make, like if you kick an onside kick, wouldn't automatically make it. Like if you start out with an onside kick in the second half, like you know they wouldn't expect it, right? So if they go to a normal kickoff, right? But you onside kick it, And
so
you're not
here
going to
the
hire a chance
Lions
to get
now
more
coming
back.
out
But
for
I
their
guess that
opening
makes it way too
drive.
easy to get on.
They're led onto the field by their veteran quarterback, the former USC Trojan, Carson Palmer.
Big, strong, physical guy. First time I ever met him, he was at USC, and when he came into the room for our production meeting, I thought he was a tight end. I promise you, I had no idea he was a quarterback. But the thing about him is, despite his physical gifts, loved the mental side of the game. Can't wait for the game plan to get sent to him early in the week and work that out with his head coach and offensive coordinator.
Well, can I check that real quick? Might not be able to. Yeah, I can. Okay. Yep. Out for season. Cool. And then what is this? To be determined. Okay. So we'll run it again.
On second down, it's McCoy.
What was that?
And he is
maybe
met
like
at
launch.
the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the shotgun, it's Palmer. And he can't get away from the pressure.
Is he hurt? No.
Palmer sacked.
If one of our starters is hurt, the season's already over. Number 19, 79. It's just couldn't throw yet. Everybody was covered. One guy. Just kick it.
The eighth-year man, Tim Mastay, on to kick. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Good kick. Okay, come on. Ooh.
And
that was
well
nice.
done here. That will
eight.
kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line.
Our man coverage haven't
Here's
really
the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
And, Charles, we get a look here at the key inactives, and I tell you what, a big list for being this early in the season.
Right there.
If there's any silver lining at all, you're hoping you can get these guys back, and now you'll play well down the stretch with them. But what you're also hoping is that the guys who have to play for them, the next man up mentality kicks in, and those guys take care of business.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going today. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Coleman now. And a nice spin into some open field. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Right out of the first quarter, he has 71 yards.
But they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run
the football. Are you serious? The backup has a broken thumb as well? Oh my, so bad. First off, our defense is trash already. And now we're into the third string.
This is Coleman.
And he beats everybody
some
again.
Space here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating him up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gauton, and it's the Giants with the football here as we begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. Coleman.
Yep. All right, that wasn't.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Yeah, I was sticking with you.
Oh, he caught it. Just couldn't get the feet down. Couldn't get that toe tap sequence, right? I was ready to call him tippy toes if that one was completed.
On third down, Trubisky.
All right, they didn't get the
side, that's caught by Landry. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a fourth down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So it goes down as an 8-play drive, and they cap it with the field goal.
Yeah, they were able to pick up a few first downs along the way, but they couldn't keep the momentum going all the way into the end zone.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here's the Giant defense now as they head back onto the field.
Got sacked.
They're just looking to duplicate what they did last time. Force the 3 and out, and that led to a field goal.
The only thing better, really, is creating a turnover. 3 and out, get off the field, feel good about yourself, turn the ball over to your offense, and they put the ball through the post with a field goal.
They're probably pretty well rested after that 3 and out, too.
One would think. That's how you get it done. Create the 3 and outs, get to the bench, get your rest, and hope your offense can control the game.
I don't really like this play, but...
Play action. Now Palmer. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Joey Bosa able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of 3. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you.
What? That was in your hands. Are you serious?
5 seconds to throw the ball. They're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Yeah, we got to go.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
We can be back in the game.
Go for it. Palmer. That's to his running back, complete. Nice. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
I'm so scared they were going to catch up.
12 yards is the pickup there. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Palmer's hit.
No, don't. All right.
And who's got it?
No, they got it. Are you serious?
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it,
drive had promise, but now they got the ball to 27.
No one would ever turn it over.
Why would you stop? Why would you stop?
By the defense. A gain of 3, second down.
Did you see that guy? The left end just stood there. Why would you do that?
They just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Okay. We got to throw it. So.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this time out.
I really don't want to. You call it. Let's do cover 2 hard cut.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Larry Ridley will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Run it?
On 3rd down. That's Coleman.
Oh my God, they got the first down. Are you serious?
This one to the 14-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
This is caught and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Cover the pass.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal.
He can't stop the run at all. So Now
there's
what's
a
the point?
completion to the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Cordero Patterson, his third touchdown now on the year.
Already.
And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
They've
Of a
scored
start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in.
If we score
you
now,
feel good about things. You get into that zone,
and get the ball back,
and those touchdowns
score,
come in bunches.
Possible.
He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest.
Okay. Well, we got to kind of play quick.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do they do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football. But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toe. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Look at the fastest people in the NFL. Why couldn't you stay on your feet and catch it?
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit.
Oh, no,
get them
really
loosened
good,
up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
The first down screen pass, good for 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Throwing again here, Palmer. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Now Palmer on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Tajay Sharp, the intended target. And now it's second down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And it's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Tajay Sharp, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. On third down, Palmer. And Escobar has it left side. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Roberto Aguayo now to try to tack on 3. He'll drop to throw.
Oh.
This would complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll get into the end zone.
It worked. All right.
Detroit.
Already looking better.
Hewitt in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead.
They're gonna...
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something
so
before half. They've at least got something on the board now.
Right,
still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our
preseason
tour
now
of NFL camp. Do you remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room? This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. And a lot of football, full half to be played. So we've reached halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the Giants out in front. As we'll send you down the coast to Orlando, where we check in with our friend Larry Ridley and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
It's
Larry?
Bad. That could have been, like, we could be winning. Or at least,
we welcome you to our EA
Sports
Halftime Report. The Giants are happy to be sitting in the locker room with the lead.
Not even interception.
The Lions didn't play their best, and they'll need to be at their best now to come back. All right, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Now midway through the first, Landry's got the...
Now you folks don't know what you're missing. Missing Larry Ridley. Ready to get back, though, to this Week 2 matchup. Let's get to it.
They didn't kick it out, though.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make
Don't hold your block.
more
Nothing. I can't stop and wait for him.
Right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But this is
do that? I'm doing it, though. This
and
is
a
really
holding. So they're going to accept it, and
we're
we're back to 17.
Team scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too.
So
and
bad.
They're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. Throwing is Palmer. Dancing to his left. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Now it's Palmer. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. And he can't get away from the pressure. Palmer sacked. Joey Bosa with a big-time sack on third down, and it'll be a loss of 7.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
This is taken at the 18. Oh, and now he bowls him over. 12 yards on the return that time. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical.
That's nice.
Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game.
So many yards.
Check so far.
That was
defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense
6-yard
gets
play,
done.
and it was after
Third quarter,
contact.
and you got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. And this is going to be incomplete.
You know, every time we talk with people about the most important quality for a quarterback to have in the NFL, what do they usually cite?
Arm strength.
Yeah, that's really way down on the list. Accuracy is one of the bigger ones, maybe the foremost one. That's what he needed on that play.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline.
Smart.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Yeah, let's do that.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
I know LaShawn McCoy. If he can get past the line, he can make everybody miss.
Again, it's McCoy.
And
he'll scratch out only
People
about
can't
a
hold their
yard up to
blocks.
the 32.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. To throw on third down. Palmer.
Again, people cannot hold their blocks. That's 3 sacks for that one guy.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher.
Oh, no, we're going to go for it. I don't care.
That they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Pass interference?
However, we do have a flag
Defensive
down.
Pass interference?
Let's check in with our referee.
Let's go! That's an automatic first down. Let's go!
A big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. For McCoy in the last 7 years, 5 of them over 1,000 yards.
Underrated in how strong he is through the hole, but the best part of his game, open field, where he makes a whole lot of people miss.
In 2016, he was 7th in the league in rushing yardage. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
This quarter ends,
only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed, as that's going to move the chains. On 1st and 10, it's Palmer. Escobar with it over the middle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Throwing now, Palmer on 1st down. Bringing it in, Jackson left side.
Come on.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Palmer now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jackson. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. On 3rd down, Palmer. Going to drop this off to McCoy, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter.
It's a field goal, actually. Do it.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work.
Well, the element of surprise was there. All right, there's no doubt about it. For us, maybe. But not for the guys on defense. An incomplete pass on the field goal attempt.
I guess, though, if you're trying to pick up the first in that spot, why not let your QB throw the ball, right?
Thinking that might be a better way to go?
Kicker, yeah. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brandon, it's all about pace and tempo now for them. They've got the advantage, so I'm going to put musical terms for you. You don't want to go prestissimo. That's too quick, too lively, right? But you also don't want to slow it down too much. You don't want to go lento. What you really want to be is moderato. Nice and even, nice and steady, get those gains, and close out the game.
I think that chicken parm from last night's gone to your head.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And it's caught by Parker. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Here's Coleman. And some room to maneuver. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and the big yardage all night long.
18 yards there and a 1st down. Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And caught right side, Green. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 10 more there and another. First down.
Go back and see that. Oh, good now. Okay. So, because there's that. There's all that goes down. Okay, so how does that? This gets launched.
Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They run the counter now on first down. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his second touchdown on the season. And the Giants add on to their lead. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Are you... Sean Jackson is hurt. That's 2 of our main... He's hurt. That's 2 of our main weapons gone.
On first down, it's Palmer. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Cameron Meredith, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Dontrell Inman, the intended target, and it'll bring up third down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
We lost this,
okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield. It gets intercepted.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
But that certainly felt like an example of a defense just saying, okay, we've had enough. We've gotten mashed all night long. About time we got a good play in. But flip it over to the offensive side. They've got to be really upset that they allowed a play like that to happen. They were pitching such a great game. They want to keep it going.
A gain of a yard gets them back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right?
But we'll see how many people we lost this game, because it's a pretty hefty number. I'm pretty sure just in like the preseason and regular season alone, we lost at least 10. And like half of them are
the players on your team earned XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
So let's just see real quick how many people got injured in the last 2 games. So 1, Alright? Out for season. Out for 6 weeks. Alright, so one's out for season. The main one is out for a season. Oh my, so bad. And then out for 6 weeks, that's 2. Out for 3 weeks, but using the backups doesn't matter, so that's 3. Gone for 2 whole seasons, okay. So that's 4. Alright, another main person on our team, so that's 5. And 6. Alright, so there's 6 main. Alright, I will say 5 main people that are gone. For a long time. Oh my god, so bad. Okay. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all later. Goodbye.